What's up everybody, ManBearCow here. Kicking and punting in Madden NFL 25 can be a little tricky, and I missed many embarrassing field goals in my first few online games when I was still learning the control scheme. So I highly recommend going to the practice mode of Ultimate Team and practicing the kickoffs before you join an online game. But before you join a practice session, press Start and scroll down in the settings to Kicking Meter Style. There are two different styles of kicking in Madden NFL 25. The classic meter might look familiar to longtime Madden players. A slider bar will move up the meter, and your goal is to press the button at the highest point before it gets to the red zone. This will determine the power of your kick, and if you put too much power, you will lose some accuracy. The bar will then come back down the meter, and your goal is to press the button again when the bar reaches the area between the arrows. This will determine the accuracy of your kick. Now, something to take note of is that if you exit practice mode and go back to the settings, in the kicking section, you will see a setting for control scheme, and you can choose between tap and tap or tap and hold. This means when the slider reaches the top of the bar, you will tap the button once, and then when the bar returns to the bottom, you will either tap or hold depending on which control scheme you pick. This caused me to miss a few field goals during online matchups because I was unaware that I was using the tap and hold setting. So you can imagine my frustration when the slider bar kept going all the way back to the end and the kick would end up somewhere in my team bench. The other meter style that you can use is the multimeter, and I found this meter to be a little bit easier to use. A meter will pop up with a bar sliding left and right. This will determine your accuracy, and you want to press the button as close to the middle as possible. Up next, an arrow meter will begin charging up. This is your power meter, and like the previous meter, your goal is to press the button when it reaches the highest point before it reaches the red zone, depending on how powerful you want your kick, that is. If you don't want to kick it so hard, press the button somewhere before the meter reaches the top. But I do highly recommend taking in a few practice sessions to get a feel for the meters and see which one works best for you. And the meters will move much slower on the rookie difficulty setting. So that's a great place to start for new players who want to get a feel for the meters. If you found this guide helpful, show us some love down below in the comments. And smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we release new videos.